Hello everyone, this is Phantom here, and forewarning before we start, if you hear barking in the background, that is my mother's dog, because he is extremely loud, so do not mind him at all. He just is barking a lot. So if you hear barking, I will do my best to talk over it, but, what can you do? This is an Angel Dust Security story, and I had been on the fence about making one of these because I honestly saw a lot of loopholes in the terms of making one of these because he's gay and he also likes Husk. So I was really concerned about if anyone would like that if I did. But after doing some research, and by research I mean reading every single Angel Dust fanfiction I could find that was really good, I found that many people were just doing gender neutrals, which made sense because I figured, well, I mean that would probably be better because even though that it's canon that he's gay, it would be wise to probably make a version where you can be both male or female or anything. And I feel like that's really good because that way we can sort of just keep fanfictions open to anyone, not just girls. So anyway, enough of my ramblings. This is simply titled A Night at the Bar. And let's get started. Angel had tried to drag you out to a bar yet again. You had resisted the urge to be with him for a bit, but mainly because you were worried that the drinking would go too far. Angel had insisted that he'd seen far worse in terms of drunks, so you reluctantly agreed. A small part of you was worried that he invited you because no one else would go. But you shook those thoughts away when you approached the bar. And I mean physically shook yourself. He looked at you, confused. Hey, you okay there, sugar? You nodded nervously. Yeah, just a little nervous. Angel smirked and shoved you right into the bar. Right as you both sat down, the bartender gave you both a shot of something red. He examined it slowly and took a whiff. It smelled like horrible cough syrup. He cringed and put the glass down. You, however, just looked at it and gulped it down. You felt warmth spread throughout your body and you cheered. Woo! That's the good stuff! Hit me again! Angel looked at you, bewildered. Your name. Since when did you drink this kind of crap? He said, but you already had taken another shot. You never answered Angel's question, as you were too preoccupied with taking in drink after crazy-ass drink. As the night progressed, you were growing more and more wasted. At first, Angel was just a little confused, but didn't mind. If anything, he liked it a lot. You dragged him out onto the dance floor and drunkenly swayed your hips from side to side. Angel was dancing, of course, but he could barely focus on his own body because he was so infatuated with your dancing. Just the simple yet sexy way you moved, you shook your hips with such refinement and grace. You were also quite the feisty dancer as well. When you got more confident in what you were dancing in such a sultry way that Angel was having a hard time believing it was even you. You both agreed you should probably take a break, for your own reasons. For you just wanted an excuse to get more wasted. Meanwhile, Angel, he just wanted to make sure you didn't get yourself into any trouble. As the night progressed, Angel was growing more and more worried about you and your intoxication. He at one point excused himself to go to the restroom, but as he was washing his hands, he thought about why you were hesitant about going in the first place. Then he thought about how you said you were worried about the drinking going too far. He face-palmed. Clearly he had missed one hell of a sign. So he finished washing his hands and headed back out. But oh boy, good golly, he was greeted with one hell of a sight that made him fume. You were sitting next to some dude who was truly trying to get underneath your shirt. But what really pissed him off to no extent was that you were flirting back. Angel Dust felt anger well up inside of him and quickly approached you both. Hey, your name? What you doing? You turned him and said, Hey, I'm just chatting, you said with a hiccup. Who's this freak? The demon next to you said. You slowly turned back to face him and a distinct insert favorite color. Flames surround you. Angel just felt concerned to overtake him once more. Your name? It's not that big of a deal. I've been called worse, you know. I don't care. Nobody insults my dust. You smash the glass you were drinking from and go to shank the demon, but he dodges with a second to spare. He grabs your arms and you rebuttal with a huge headbutt. You stumble back a little bit from the blow you just gave him. He quickly got up and went to body slam you, but you were still recovering from the headbutt that you didn't see it. Angel Dust grabbed you out of the way and grabbed you out of the way. He then turned to the demon and grabbed him with every arm he had. Hey, buddy, he said with soften before tightening his grip. Listen to me. You lay another fucking finger on her, and I will come and find you before ripping up the one thing that makes you a man. He then shoves him into the crowd. He grabbed you and took you out of the bar. To say he was annoyed with you was a tad bit of an understatement. He carried you bridal style down the streets of hell while you were a giggling mess. That was so fun. For you it was. He got you back to the hotel with a few confused or suggestive looks from the others both on the street and the hotel. He finally got you up to your room, and as he was about to leave, you grabbed one of his arms and led him into your room. Come on, let's hang out. Angel Dust sighed and led you to your bed. But on the way there, you said something that nearly made him drop you. You know, Dusty, you're so fucking fun. It's no wonder you became a porn star. You're so awesome that I love you. Angel Dust stopped and looked at you. Your name, you're drunk. Right? But it's true. The way that you piss off Alistair, the way that you make jokes, and the way that you pole dance. My God, you look so fucking hot when you pole dance. I'd love to get a lap dance from you. Angel smiled sweetly at you. He brought you to your bed, but you were still wound up. So Angel came up with a quick idea to get you to fall asleep. He laid you down and crawled on top of you. He kissed you, forcing his tongue into your mouth. You giggled and kissed him back, but he felt you relaxing slowly. When he started to doze off, he pulled away. Without missing a beat, he heard a knock on the door. Alistair walked in, but quickly shut the door when a pillow was launched his way. Oh, Angel, what are you doing to your name? He rolled his eyes and ignored him. He figured that since Alistair was out there, he was going to get teased to all hell. So he decided he could just sleep with you. Not like that. Get your mind out of the fucking gutter. When you woke to a horrific hangover. You only remember everything up to the bar fight. You looked around and taking in the surroundings of your room. But then your eyes left to see Angel laying in your bed. You quickly looked down and relieved to see that you were wearing clothes. He slowly woke up and stretched, yawning in the process. He looked at you with a tired expression. He then smirked before sliding a few arms around you. Good morning, sweetheart. Did you enjoy last night? Angel, what happened after the bar fight? Well, let's see. He let go and laid back down with his arms behind him in a relaxed state. I took you to your room, and you said that you loved me. You blushed and covered your face in your hands. He laughed and uncovered your face. Hey. It's okay. It's cute to see you. It was cute to see you say that while you were drunk. For you, it's because you're not in love with a porn star that will bang anything for enough money. Chill out, your name. Do you really think it's that just because I do quick cash grabs that I can't fall in love? Well, it's not that. I just thought you couldn't fall in love with me. He laughed. Your name? You're so beautiful / handsome. You're fucking funny as hell, and you clearly enjoy my pole dancing. You blushed again, and he kissed your cheek. I wouldn't have kissed you last night if I didn't like you back. And I wouldn't kiss you now. And the rest could be left up to your imagination.